All right. Who here has ever ridden or drove a tractor? All right. Who here has ever heard of somebody being injured or even killed by a tractor accident? All right. So those of you that's raised your hands are aware of how extremely important it is about tractor safety and how dangerous tractors can be on the farm. Personally, I have grown up on a farm, and we still work on a family farm, and I even have kids now that help us. And every time we use the tractors every day, and every time we get on the tractor, it's always a concern to me about tractor safety and what we can do to prevent accidents. And our farm that we have, there's some flat spots, but then there's also some hills on our farm. And every time we go up the hill or even go down the hill, you can actually hit a ditch or a tree stump that you didn't know was there, and you can actually cause the tractor to roll on its side, or even roll all the way over. So the reason why I'm bringing this up today is because annually there are 90 deaths a year nationwide from tractor-related accidents, and the USDA reports that the farming industry says that the farming industry is ranked third in the nation as far in all industries with worker-related deaths. And the Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that rollover deaths are contributed by a third of all tractor incidents. And so today y'all wonder why I got an egg sitting on top of my tractor right here. Okay, well, this egg actually represents the operator of the tractor. And what I'm going to do, I've got a scenario here I wanted to give you all that, yeah, he's putting around on flat land, right? And everything's fine. He doesn't have what we call a rollover protective structure, which a lot of times you see now on newer tractors. And this operator, he could be going up a hill, okay, and actually hit a ditch or a tree stump, and without the rollover protective structure that should have been on his tractor, he can actually roll over and he's toast. He's dead, And so with that being said, his family is going to be missing terribly. So I think it was in 1986 the industry started mandating that all tractors that are made start having a rollover protective structure. And there are a couple different types. There is a enclosed rollover protective structure, or EROPS, or there's an open rollover protective structure, OROPS. And for this scenario here, I wanted to show you all how if this farmer here had his cab tractor and he was going up a hill. Okay, he was going up a hill. Let me get this cap put back on without crushing him. Okay, so he was going up a hill. Okay, he's putting along. Okay, and say he falls over and he's still intact and everything's fine. Now, what happens is that even though you have a rollover protective structure, you still have to wear a seatbelt. A seatbelt and the rollover protective structure goes hand in hand, because without it, you're going to be tossed around inside that cab. And just like this, I'll show you. Okay, he's in there right now and he's not wearing a seatbelt, and he's actually, you roll that tractor over, and as you can see, he's rolling around, and he can actually still be thrown out the back of the window if it's still there. So 90% of all the tractor-related deaths in Kentucky could have been prevented if the operators had a tractor with a rollover protective structure. And I wanted to make you all aware of this, so y'all could maybe plant a seed and let this be a personal issue for you all. Maybe one day you could take it back to your class with your future students. This would be a topic to talk about. Maybe you could take it to a family member, who doesn't have a rollover protective structure on their tractor. They even make aftermarket ones now, and you can. I think they're anywhere from $600 to $1,500, and which is, there's no money on life. So just be aware of tractor safety and how a tractor can scar somebody for the rest of their family's life. And thank y'all.